Oh. Forgot the music again. There's a video that lives rent-free in your mind. Well, let's take a look-see, yes? Pause.
What do you like to eat in other countries that you can't get back home in Korea?
I love kimchi fried rice.
혹시 한국에 없어서 외국에 나오면 즐겨 먹는 음식.
I love hamburger in Sprite.
But we got hamburgers in Korea too.
Yeah.
Please
Yeah.
don't misunderstand.
Yeah.
Okay.
In and out.
또 있나요?
I love noodle.
Oh, noodle.
Noodle.
What kind? What kind? What
We
kind?
got noodles in Korea too.
Korean noodle. 한국에 없는
outside.
음식이요.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I love Panda Express. We love Panda Express.
있어요?
We have Panda Express in Korea too. I'm sorry.
Oh, there's Panda Express in Korea too?
Yeah. What do you like to eat in other countries that you can't get back home in Korea?
I love kimchi fried rice.
Hold up.
한국에 없어서 외.
Did you know that apparently Korea is gonna have Chipotle? That's what my mom told me. Apparently there's gonna be Chipotle in Korea now. I'm not even kidding. Dude, my jaw dropped when I heard that. I'm like, holy shit, we gotta move to Korea right now. Aerolai, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. Dude, I'm so fucking tired, dude. Amma is going to Korea and Japan in May. What for? Family trip? You celebrate your cousin's graduation? Okay. Sorry, my brain's like lagging behind. I just had a banger leg day, man. I had a good leg day today. Oh, my legs are gonna be on fire tomorrow, and I'm so excited for it. Tomorrow, I'm gonna hit the upper body. We're gonna do chest, we're gonna do arms, biceps and triceps, yes. Back, shoulders, ooh! And then we're still on the cut. Low calorie intake, high protein intake. My diet has been nothing but eggs and chicken and rice for the past week and a half. Oh. Good luck. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what exactly I'm gonna be doing today, but I just sat down like half an hour ago and I saw this video that I saw. And I was like, I gotta watch this on stream because this would be such a good react video. If I don't have anything planned, I might as well just go live and start reacting to shit. Because people IRL know me as a fucking yapper, dude. I will talk your ear off. We can be talking about beans, and in 15 minutes I'll be talking about fucking God or something. I'm warning you right now, my brain is not completely here. I have to write a 10-page paper today that I've been procrastinating that's due tomorrow at 10 a.m. Jesus! What happened? Do we have the Monster Energy drinks? Oh, wait, I forgot. You finished it. Well, congratulations. You don't drink caffeine? What did I just say? You don't drink caffeine? That is crazy work. I used to be caffeine free until like, I want to say like a month ago. And then I tried the white Monster Energy drink and oh my god. I'm a fucking addict. they're not good for you. I know it's not good for me, dude, but it wakes me the fuck up. I tried all the natural options, just having some carbs, like clean carbs, like a, I don't know, banana with some like banana and yogurt, or like a banana and honey, or I would just drink really, really cold water. Dude, it does not keep me up. If you can stay away from caffeine, I would though. Water's the way to go. You are preparing for the NFL draft? What do you mean? Oh, didn't you mention something about the draft? You mentioned something about the draft, yes? Wait, let me check. Oh, okay. I just read the message. Half a million people are going to be in the city that you're in. People are renting out their apartments for 20K. Sheesh. I'm not gonna lie, dude. I wish I was into football. I feel like if you're into football, you can make so many friends. Everybody likes football. Yeah, I had a coworker try to convince me to do it. How long is the draft? What team do I root for? I don't know. The 49ers? I know the 49ers because it's the 49ers. And then, shit. I know the Seahawks. And then I know, what team is Taylor Swift's husband on? Travis Kelce, like the 6'6" monster donk man. What team is Travis Kelce on? The Kansas City Chiefs. The Chiefs. Yes. That's like all I know when it comes to football. Like, Seahawks, 49ers, and the Chiefs. But only because Travis Kelce is on it. But mainly because when I was listening to Taylor Swift's new album, wasn't there that one song that everybody realized that she made? What was it? Wood? Was it the name of that song? It was like 4.5 minutes. Oh, that's what it was. It was a song, and the entire thing was just talking about Travis's cock. That's what it was. There's that one song on her album where she was just thirsting over Travis for like 6.5 minutes. I'm a Bird fan, one of the most obnoxious fan groups other than the Cowboys, cause fuck the Cowboys. I don't even know where the Cowboys are from. Is it wrong for me to assume that they're from Texas? A bird? I don't know. Kelce. Dude, I'm so tired. I meant Travis Kelce, not Scott. Holy shit. Okay, hold on. I really want to watch this. I'm going to tell you guys right now that I swapped everything on my computer to light mode. I don't know why, but you guys might get flashbanged by my monitor in like 2 seconds. Cowboys is Texas, and the Birds are known as the Eagles are from Philly. You freak. Didn't the Eagles win the Super Bowl before? Or am I wrong? They did win. Did they win recently? When was the last time? When did the Eagles win the Super Bowl? Oh, they won it 8 years ago. Back in 18. Oh, they won their first Super Bowl. Oh, they won their first one in 2018. I see. Okay. Okay. Do you remember when I was watching Mr. Beast's video where he was doing the whole challenge with all the streamers? And I said that my least favorite content creator was Rakai out of everybody there. I got recommended a video where this guy, he made this whole segment on just Rakai. And I was like, holy shit, I have to watch this. Let's just say high school me pretended she was in college. What do you mean? When the Birds won the Super Bowl, they told us no one's coming to class, everyone's ditching and going to Philly. Did you join them? So I went in high school, decided I'm gonna dance with some college boys. Ooh. Ooh. High school me was not that smart. Yeah, I'm trying to find a nice way to say this. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think there is a way. That was not a smart move for anybody involved. Jeez. You're quite adventurous, I'll say that much. You're quite adventurous. Alright, let's watch this video on Rakai, yes? I'll save you guys the flashbang. I just want to see whether or not my opinion of Rakai is justified or not. I don't like this guy, by the way.
Tweet I read about Rakai, I'd legit be a millionaire, because over the past year, it seems like every other week, Rakai somehow manages to go viral for the worst reasons possible.
Oh yeah, this was him doing whiteface.
Or featured on another channel entirely, he somehow mastered the art of making every stupid decision possible, leading to a bunch of people hating him. And it's gotten to the point now to where people hate Rakai so much that people are genuinely calling him a CIA.
Rakai brings Drewski's baby mama on stream with the baby. Drewski BM everywhere lord even with the baby. Rakai is the CIA greatest creation. You know Rakai basically blow up in the streaming world because he got introduced to Kai or whatever? Didn't Kai put this guy on the map? Because if that's true, then I already know why this kid is acting like this. This guy blew up too fast. I will stand by this when I say people who blow up too fast, especially when I'm assuming Rakai is like barely 18. Like this kid's probably like 18, 19. If this kid blew up this fast, this young, by the biggest streamer, it is a recipe for disaster. And judging from what I hear and see of Rakai online, I think I'm right.
Experiment designed to make the black community look bad. So the question is, how did Rakai become so hated by the entire internet, and if he really deserves it? Well,
I think he does deserve it.
Now, to understand how Rakai got here, we first have to start with Kai Cenat.
There we go.
He's the entire reason we even know who he is.
Chat, why did somebody send me this and say this is my son? Like, my son streams.
Oh my gosh! Yo! Yo, hey, hold on, Tab, before I watch this, hold on, Tab, before I watch this, yo, yo, Kaisenet knows me.
Back in 2024, while Kai was streaming, some of his viewers pointed out that another streamer kinda looked and sounded like Kaisenet, which was Rakai. And because of that, Kai started investigating for himself, and the rest was history.
Doesn't see my it's fine, dude. We can still
I see you, bruh. I see you.
watching your live. No, he's not.
Yes, I am.
Hold on, let me see. Oh shit!
Oh no.
Kaisenet, don't feel me like what the Kaisenet? Like, feel me? This is like so just cool and just like wow, man.
Dude, I understand why. Okay, I'm not saying this is Kai's fault or this is Rakai's fault. Actually, no, I do blame Rakai because he should have known better, even though he's still young. Bro has a brain and he could have used it. From where I stand, it seems like Kai just found this kid that was like similar to him because like what? They move around a lot, they're loud, maybe they react the same way. You know, it's basically seeing like a mini-me. Right? Kai was probably just excited to see such like a young streamer like on the rise or whatever. So he's like, yo, I see a bit of me in this kid. That's how I think Kai saw this whole situation. I don't blame him for like giving this kid attention because Kai was like enjoying this kid, right?
During the stream, Rakai's energy was loud and chaotic, and as a result, Kai basically took him under his wing. He started bringing Rakai on streams, doing subathons with him, and in just a short amount of time, Rakai went from being a nobody to having over 2 million followers and averaging over 17,000 live stream viewers, making...
That's the problem. I'm nowhere near a big streamer. I mean, as I'm making this video right now, I have less than 10 viewers in my chat. But the point I'm trying to make here is just... Let me just say if I was Kai for a second. And I know this is easy for me to say this in hindsight, but let me just say it anyway. I wouldn't put this guy on my streams. I'll like the most I would do is just put him like me reacting to him, right? But I would never actually bring him onto my stream like in person. Not because I don't want to share like the joy of being a streamer or whatever, or like the lifestyle you can have by being a big streamer. I just think you need to do it your own path. Like you need to do it on your own. If you blow up fast on your own, then more power to you. Fucking go wild. But Kai basically was here, and Rakai was down here, and Kai just yanked him up towards the top. Like that is just, from where I see, like that's just not good. Because suddenly they got this huge payoff, but they didn't necessarily have to put in like the expected amount of work to be that big. Or like the rise or whatever.
Him one of the most successful streamers of all time, and he achieved all of this before the age of 18. Essentially,
oh no,
that was like another version of IShowSpeed when he was younger, except this time he's actually just dumb. And I don't even mean that as a joke, because
yeah, but Speed did it on his own. Bro got from 0 subscribers to where's Speed now? Like over 30 mil on his own.
At his age, people are actually concerned about his decision making and just general speech.
We're so into shoes that we draw them. That's the level of creativity and interest.
This was embarrassing.
Where I started. Then I ended up in a place as an adult when I was interested anymore at the point sneaker culture seemed to be out changing the colors of the shoes. At the same time, kids on the internet was customizing.
Oh my god, dude. Dude, I don't like when I see this clip, I don't even hate him. I just feel bad for him. Like in all seriousness, I'm trying hard to understand him and I can't. I feel bad for him.
Seeing that more like arts craft and we're becoming.
But you know what? That's for another conversation. So after basically receiving a golden ticket from Kai Cenat of fame and money, you would think the last thing Rakai would want to do is give people a reason to hate him. However, that's all he literally ever does. Because since blowing up, Rakai has managed to do nothing but generate a bunch of controversy. And in this very short time span of a stream,
Illegal activities? 730-day suspension, 730-day expiration, no ads, illegal activities. What was bro doing? You got banned for 2 years? How?
streaming career, he's already managed to get banned 6 times, with one of his first bans being the craziest. For quick context, during one of his streams,
oh
Rakai
no,
was
it's a
streaming
driving
while he was
stream.
driving. And while that itself isn't out of the ordinary, the situation changes a bit when he isn't actually paying attention to where he's driving.
No! Oh god, don't crash. The car's drifting, bro.
Oh shit! Oh my god! Oh shit!
Yeah, this was insane. He literally let God take the wheel while he was trying to order food, and
Dang.
thought it was funny. I can only imagine the fallout if he actually wound up hitting somebody. And I'm not sure if he was trying to clip farm, but even if he was,
But why would you clip farm this, man? I'm all for clip farming. I think clip farming is the way to get big. Clip farm as much as you want. Why you gotta do it on the road? Why not sit in your room, act like a dumbass in front of the camera, and make people laugh that way? Am I just old for thinking that way? Am I lame or old-fashioned for thinking that you can clip farm as much as you want in your room without having to go outside and drive on the road? Am I just unk when it comes to this stuff? Do I not understand this new era of streaming?
it ended up backfiring with a ban. But this right here is exactly the kind of content that Rakai produces. Dangerous stupidity that his younger audience could easily try to copy, especially when most of the people watching him aren't going to be older than like the age of 15.
That is
And if
true.
he's not promoting something
That is true.
dangerous like this, then he's promoting something
Rakai's
just as
fans
bad,
are
like
so
stealing
impressionable
or
because they're
scamming,
just kids,
which brings
dude.
us to another reason
They
he
see
got
this
banned
shit and they're
on
like, that's
Twitch. During
cool.
one
I
of
want to do
Rakai's
that.
streams, he had decided to make a wager match in Fortnite against another streamer slash Fortnite pro named Clicks. And for this wager, all Rakai had to do was get to 100 kills starting from number 99, meaning all Rakai had to do was kill Clicks 1 time, whereas Clicks had to kill Rakai 100 times because he started from 0. And well, you can probably tell how this 1v1 went.
He lost, right?
Oh my god! Chad! I'm clutch! Oh my god, 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 Chad! This is it right here!
Wait,
This
did
is it right
Rakai
here.
win?
Oh my mama, this is it right here!
It's 99. It's 99 right now. What's my real name?
Okay, hold on. I need to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. All right, let's continue.
Rakai.
He loses, yes?
X that clicks.
Welcome to Fortnite, okay?
Hold on, one more round. Wait, one more round.
Let's go!
One more. Bro.
Go!
Wait, I'll click one more round, please.
$100.
Huh?
It's $100, brother.
No, your clicks, please, bro. One more.
Welcome to Fortnite. Welcome to Fortnite, okay?
Yeah, Rakai got cooked and Clicks killed him 100 times. But as you can guess, after he lost the match, he didn't actually pay Clicks anything. Instead, he kept the money and laughed in Clicks' face that he wasn't paying him.
One way or another, I'm gonna get my money.
Listen, motherfucker.
Hey, whether that's pulling up to fucking Atlanta, to the house,
Listen.
I'm gonna get that money, bro.
Listen. If anything, first of all,
because someone needs to teach you fucking discipline.
Listen,
Someone
bro.
needs to teach you some fucking discipline.
That's a lot of PS5s in the background.
Play with me, hiding there by this house, a quarter ball. First of all, and second of all, you got skill. You want that? You got skill. Get back. Kai do owe me, but guess who's not getting their money? You ugly. He can owe me all he fucking wants, but guess what? That $6,500 is still my fucking bank account. So you.
And as a result of these events, Rakai was banned for 730 days for illegal activities. And for those that are bad at math, 730 days is like 2 years. So you might be wondering why Rakai was banned for so long. And well, it may have.
Yeah, I'm low-key curious about that too. What he did, okay, well, first of all, let me start with the whole Fortnite thing. Why can't you just pay it? You have 2.2 million followers on Twitch. I'm talking about Rakai, by the way, like from that infographic that we saw earlier. You have 2.2 million followers at Twitch when you're barely 18 years old. You're averaging over 10,000, 15,000 viewers. You're probably making $6,000 after like 4 hours of streaming. You stream for a full day, you made over 10 grand. Don't get me wrong, $6,000, I'm assuming that's the amount because I think I heard $6,000. Just pay it, bro. Make a YouTube video out of it. $6,000 for anybody is a lot of money. But this kid, I can guarantee you, this guy won't even notice that his bank account is missing $6,000. Because this guy would make it back in less than a day. Why not just pay? My only response to why won't he pay is literally just he's young and stupid. And loud. Like, yeah. But now I want to know why that led to a 2-year ban. It has to be something on top of this because I don't think that by itself is worth a 2-year ban.
Something to do with the fact that like the day before the Clicks incident, Rakai was involved in another controversy at a Walmart where Rakai would pick up flowers off a shelf without paying for them, act like he's being nice and giving them to a woman, and then running away before security came because obviously she would be stealing if she walked out without paying.
Oh, yo. We should get this to somebody. Have a beautiful day.
You too.
I got it for you.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you so much.
No.
Did you already pay for it?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, thank you.
All right, have a good day. God bless you.
All right, bye-bye.
What the fuck, bro? This is the part where I low-key get a little bit annoyed. I don't give a fuck if you want to act like a dumbass as long as it's by yourself. Why are you getting regular people involved? I think being an IRL streamer is really, really, really hard, by the way. Because there are people out there in the world, to literally nobody's surprise, they do not want to be in front of a camera. You know what I mean? But you can be the most chill streamer ever. Just doing IRL stuff, just walking around, just fucking meandering about. And somebody's gonna throw a hissy fit because they got into like one frame in the background. If you're gonna IRL stream, do it. I think it's great if you do it right. But why you gotta be stupid and get innocent people involved? It's just a mom shopping with her daughter, bro. And you lie dead ass to her face. Yeah, I paid for these. Dude, I really hope nothing bad happened to the mom. I really hope security was just like, give us the flowers back and you can go home. I really hope so. But there are so many other ways to get people to laugh while IRL streaming. Why do you gotta inconvenience the people that just want to go home?
Merry Christmas!
Now, why would Rakai do something like this? Nobody knows. And it was pretty messed up to do, considering the lady seemed pretty nice.
I got it for you.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you so much.
God bless you.
And it's safe to say that the general public didn't like this either, because he got a ton of hate comments on pretty much every platform, with people saying things like, kid was given a golden ticket and just pissing it all away. He got the most undeserved boost from Kai. I don't understand why either.
Okay, so I'm not the only one.
He's actually so ugly, like top 5 ugliest humans. I don't know how people watch him. And then you have the infamous Ninja Turtle meme,
Okay.
which a lot of people say Rakai looks like. But yeah, when you think about the 730-day ban from the perspective of the flower incident, which is illegal and pretty rude, and then you have the click scamming wager, which is also against Twitch TOS, and the fact that these events happened basically a day apart, the time for his ban doesn't really sound crazy anymore, because there seems to be something seriously wrong with Rakai. The ban got so much attention online that
Okay, hold on. Does he deserve hate for being a dumbass? Yeah, sure. I've seen the Ninja Turtle memes. I feel like the people who instantly jump to comparing him to like a Ninja Turtle are probably younger people who say like, okay, you can clearly tell the reason why they're comparing him to the Ninja Turtle. It's like there's like a racist undertone to it. You know what I mean? Like, he's a dumbass kid. I don't think like, call him out for being stupid. Don't call him out for being ugly. I know it's really easy to do that, but I feel like if you're gonna trash on somebody, you might as well trash on them appropriately. Does that make sense? If you're gonna trash on somebody for doing something really stupid, just trash on them for doing that thing. Don't instantly jump to another boat and be like, yo, this guy looks like a Ninja Turtle. No matter how like tempting it is, because just don't do that. Focus on the thing at hand.
platforms like Complex even started writing articles about it. But that's not even the crazy part in my eyes, because what's actually insane to me is that Rakai has done so many bannable things, people aren't even sure of the reason. Because on one end, you have a part of the internet saying it was because of the click situation.
Why the fuck you just get banned? Wait, I think in TOS it says a no, I think it says a no scamming. I think that says it in the TOS, Rakai, so hopefully that teaches you a lesson, alright?
You agree not going after someone's physical?
Someone's gonna bite you in your fucking ass. Hey, this is why he doesn't fuck with me, bro. This is why you don't fuck with me.
But on another side of the internet, you have a bunch of people, including articles, saying it was because of the flower situation. So the moral of the story is, Rakai deserved the ban. However, as some people predicted early in the comments, Rakai's 2-year ban wouldn't last long, as Twitch would release a statement a couple days later saying his ban was a quote-unquote visual bug, and he's actually banned for 31 days. As the great Penguin Zero once said,
of all of the things in the world that have never happened,
Charlie!
never happened the most. That is the most didn't happen shit of all time.
Because there is no way you accidentally ban someone for 2 years longer than they should be. Rakai has connections, and they somehow managed to get his 2-year ban reduced down to 30 days. And it should be noted that obviously nobody bought Twitch's excuse for this, because it's just unrealistic. However, regardless of the bans Rakai manages to weasel himself out of, his reputation was still in the trash. And it would only get worse as time went on, because for the next viral clip Rakai would be a part of that would ruin his reputation even more, it would involve him laughing at a homeless man trying to eat food.
Yo, this is mad good. I'm eating food, this is mad good.
Nigga forgot he was feeling.
I'm not laughing at that, man. Yo, you got hate for me?
Are we so...
You got hate for me, yo?
Bro, do you see how he's acting? Bro is trying so hard to divert the attention to somebody else. Bro got caught trashing on a homeless man for trying to eat some food. You see that? He's trying so hard. Yo, look at you. Look at this. Dude. No way. No way.
Laughing at someone else's misfortune is always a bad way to go. In terms of reputation-wise, this clip was probably the worst for Rakai's PR overall, especially being in his scenario that he only has that luxurious career because Kai Cenat gifted it to him, and he didn't have to work for anything. And this situation triggered some of the worst comments I've ever seen on his page.
That's what I'm saying.
As to what's wrong with him.
If you are a big content creator, don't bring someone up all by yourself. You can give them a shout out, don't bring them on. They need to climb on their own. Because otherwise this shit happens.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, what clip, bro? Well, when they say he was laughing at the homeless man? Yo, I laugh at the homeless man, chat. That is not funny at all. And chat, listen, I wasn't even laughing. In and out, yeah. But chat, the Twitter pages be just hate farming me, bro. Like, they only do it to me. It was 3 there. They always say Rakai. You feel me? They got funny flowers. 3 there. And they always say
Oh, here we go with the victim blaming.
It's engagement.
So his response to the situation was that he claimed that he wasn't laughing at the man and that all the clip pages were out to get him because of engagement.
Can you blame them though?
Accountability and deflection. And from listening to him,
Rakai has given everybody every possible reason to hate him. And then bro suddenly gets called out for the In-N-Out incident and goes, why is everybody blaming me all of a sudden? There were two, like it was all 3 of us, but why is it only me? Brother, you gave them the ammunition to shoot you. Stealing from Walmart, not paying, not paying for the Walmart incident, not paying clicks after you lost the bet, even though I'm stuttering a lot, but you know what I mean? You've done so, it is genuinely impressive that Rakai can mess up so badly, back to back to back to back to back, and then suddenly he wonders why everybody hates him.
you can start to kind of understand how he thinks. And it's that he doesn't think at all, because there's no way everybody can see that clip and know he did something and he still try to lie to our face. And you know what? The fact that Rakai doesn't think about things is probably how he ended up in the next situation, which ended up getting him banned again for 30 days after he accidentally leaked an NBA player's phone number on stream.
Bro said LaMelo Ball. Which Hold on, chat. You said LaMelo Ball?
And the fact that he can't even spell LaMelo Ball is sad.
LA, bro!
But after he gets to the account, he goes in the DMs, scrolls up, leaks his number, and then closes the messages.
Are you fucking kidding me?
It's like, yo, chat. Like, yo, I seriously deadass forgot. Like, I deadass forgot. He said the chat, deadass. It's like, bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. Hold on, chat. Wait, I'm gonna just delete the clip real quick. Hold on, bro.
And then after accidentally leaking his number, he announces that he has to delete the clip, which is obviously gonna attract people to go look at the clip.
It was too quick, right? It was too quick. Yeah, yo, mom, delete clip, your mom, delete.
No. You can leak something for 0.1 second live on stream. And I can promise you beyond a shadow of a doubt, somebody is going to find the perfect frame of that phone number. I just think that if you are going to leak DMs or show DMs, go full screen. The moment you go on somebody's profile and you are checking messages, right? There's nothing wrong with going full screen, just full screen. If there's nothing bad once you full screen, then go back to showing it. Just be safe. Do it first. Go full screen. It's basically the easiest thing that you can do. It is the simplest thing to avoid a huge catastrophe, like leaking a famous person's phone number.
Mods, leave that clip. Mods, leave that clip. Mods, leave that clip, mods.
In my opinion, the clip looks incredibly fake and almost like he meant to leak his number. However, I don't think it was fake from the NBA player side because he was actually mad at Rakai.
Accident. I'm so sorry.
Did bro just text to speech accident?
Accident.
Oh my god.
I'm so sorry. Oh my god, bro. That ass. That ass. Oh, just aside, gang. I did not mean to leak your number, bro. I did not mean to leak your number, gang. Nah, chat, that ass, chat, that ass. Chat, when I was doing it, my nigga. No, chat, that ass, chat, when I was doing it. Y'all see, I didn't do it on purpose and say, nigga, here's LaMelo Ball number. When we went on LaMelo Ball shit, I forgot he sent his number in Instagram.
I can't understand you.
You know what I'm saying?
Imagine having a phone number where you have NBA players, celebrity contacts, and all of a sudden, a swarm of 12-year-olds start spam calling your phone number. And it's not even like your phone got hacked or anything. It's because Rakai decided to leak your phone number for no reason. Like he didn't even do anything in the DMs. He just scrolled up and exited. Insane work, bro. Insane work. So at this point of the video, I know you're thinking right now, things possibly couldn't get any worse for Rakai. I mean, we're already on ground zero. He doesn't think, he can't read, he can barely speak, and he makes the worst decisions possible. So what could possibly get worse from here? And well, it's making fun of
this was the thing I talked about at the beginning of the stream,
which wound up starting a race war in the comment section.
Yeah, okay.
For context, Mr.
Don't do that. This isn't even me going on the high road and being like the all moral god. Don't make race jokes, dude. Just don't. I know it is sometimes the opportunity just presents itself and it's so easy to make a race joke. Don't. I would rather prefer it if somebody started trashing on Rakai because of the way he looked rather than specifically attacking his race. Both are bad. Just don't do that. Holy fuck. Twitter is a mess.
Mr. Beast recently hosted a video titled 50 Streamers Fight for $1 Million. And in this video, Mr. Beast gathered the top 50 streamers across the internet to compete for $1 million for their own community. And since Rakai streams to like over 10 to 20,000 people a night, he was included in that list. Now throughout the video, Rakai is being his normal self, which is annoying. However, that's not what made the Spanish community angry. It was what he did after a streamer named El Rubius was eliminated. Now for
AKA the most popular streamer.
Spanish streamer with over 16 million followers on Twitch. Whereas
like in the Spanish community, this guy is like the GOAT.
19,000 people, which makes his fan base one of the biggest in the world. But after he was eliminated from the game and was trying to say goodbye to his audience, Rakai kept trolling him on the side and was honestly just being unsportsmanlike.
Justice, 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 justice.
Cállate, niño, anda, cállate, niño. Se hará justicia por Abraham. No seré yo, pero será otro.
You lost. Leave.
There will be justice for Abraham. Trust me. You are next.
And as a result of this, the Spanish community went feral, spamming every Rakai comment section with the most racist things you have ever seen in your life.
Yeah.
I mean, it was every single comment section with a bunch of N's abbreviating the N-word, monkey images, and it just honestly didn't stop, with every one of these terrible comments receiving thousands of likes from their community. And I do want to be clear that Rakai didn't deserve this response because racism isn't the answer. However,
okay, that's good. I liked what that guy said. Racism is not good. I need to calm down when I speak. I need to calm down when I speak. I get too riled up and then I start stuttering when all I have to do is just calm down and talk just a little bit slower. The point that I was trying to make before I started going on that stuttering spree was he deserved the hate 100%. Don't instantly jump on his race, dude. Just don't trash on him for anything else. Just don't do race. El Rubius claims that Rakai told him to go back to Mexico during Mr. Beast Streamer Challenge. A little racist too, I'm telling you, what can you expect from a kid who doesn't even know Europe exists? Damn! That's a good clapback. I like that. You can't take him serious when you know just how stupid he is. Good clapback. No racism. Excellent clapback, sir.
Said that Rakai was racist to him during the challenge.
He's still a kid. He doesn't know better. Yeah. Okay, that's the other thing. People can say he's still a kid and he doesn't know better. But I feel like even an 18-year-old knows when to shut up. Is that unreasonable for me to think that? And even like an 18-year-old, there's like some expectation that they know when to shut up. Is that just wrong? Because that's how I grew up. I'm talking from my experience. Yes. Actually, you know what? Now that you mentioned it, I wouldn't be surprised if people nowadays don't know when to shut up. Maybe, yeah, you legit work with 18-year-olds? Yeah, okay. You know what? I guess I'll just take your word for it.
He's from Spain. So, I mean, if you're racist to someone, you can't not expect any back. And eventually, Rakai would make a response to all these comments, but it just seemed like he was adding more fuel to the fire.
40 years old, man. Talk to the community, bro. You 40 years old, gang. Nigga talking about something. Talking about something. You had no mercy for Abraham. Nigga, Abraham, nigga. It's $1 million. And get me wrong, bro. I fuck with Abraham, bro. We talked on the challenge. Talking about something. Oh, mercy for Abraham. Shut up. Mercy for Abraham, bro. And guess what? It was 3 against 1 the last challenge. Yeah, I promise you, chat. Everybody was trying to take me out, nigga.
So yeah, I honestly don't know what's in store next for Rakai's reputation or his streaming career, but you can only hope that eventually it gets better.
That is straight up not gonna happen. Just straight up. That is no hell is gonna freeze over before that happens. Holy shit. I do like that comment though. We saw like halfway through the video where some guy on Reddit was like, he got the golden ticket, now he's pissing it all away. Bro spoke nothing but truth. I think there was one more like documentary type video that I wanted to watch. Because I'm just here to hang out today. Alright, I'm gonna go get some more water and hopefully my legs don't give out when I go down the stairs. Enjoy the chair cam. Okay, now we turn the light on. Okay. Burb. Can you move? We can't see the chair anymore. Why does everybody want the chair cam, man? Wait, what is this? Dude, I need to clean this chair. Alright. What was it that I wanted to do? I've heard of this. We can try watching this one.
When people talk about
What is it? How Nadia went from Warzone Pro to OnlyFans? Isn't it obvious? Money. Watch this Ikuno video? I thought we already did. I posted a video on it. Or is there another one? There's a second part? About this Ikuno video? Wait a second. He deleted the video. It's gone. It's missing.
To be able to cover niche topics,
No, it's not both. It's about this Ikuno video, but the one that I reacted to originally is gone. Why did he apologize?
Alright, so first things first, this video is not monetized. I'm not about to pull a CC in the big 2026. I'm making this in regard to my last video about Sykkuno. I want to clarify how this video came to be, while also taking accountability and apologizing for the mistakes that I made. At the same time, I also want to clear up
pause. How many likes versus dislikes? 38 to 11k. That is signaling to me that this guy had a half decent apology. Let us continue.
Information spread about me over the last few days. This video was meant to come out a bit earlier, but I was told by someone in the know that Sykkuno might release a joint statement with his girlfriend, so I chose to wait for that first, just in case. I'll also be going through that later in the video. So, how did this all begin? Well, for me, it was on April 7th when I was reached out to by Mal for the first time. I was told that a Google Doc was releasing soon about a big content creator, and this is when I was asked if I wanted access to it early to maybe make a video about it. The document was going to publicly release on the 10th anyway. This means that this wasn't some grand conspiracy, okay? This document was going to release with or without me. And while yes, rumors of Sykkuno's behavior have been floating around for a while now between certain content creator circles, none of this was gonna really convince me to make an early video. If you've watched my channel before, then you'd know that I'm someone who highly values both sides of the story. It's actually something that I always implore you to do before forming your own opinions.
However,
while I do receive so many DMs about scoops or exclusive info about certain topics, I mostly never take them, always choosing to wait for things to unfold in public first before making my videos. What made the situation special though was the 17-minute video recording of the voice call between Mal and Sykkuno. My logic here was simple. It was me thinking that we already had the other side of the story, and it was Sykkuno admitting to his wrongdoings in the most raw and unfiltered way possible. So I figured that was enough. At the same time, I thought that since my channel had grown exponentially, don't ask me how or why because I have no idea, I could maybe use my platform for a good cause.
No, I'm gonna stop you right there. I don't know much about this Mujin dude, but when he says that he has no idea why his YouTube channel blew up, like look, 1.3 million views, 3.2 million views, 1.5 million views, 2 million, 1.3, 1.3 million views. You know what this is? If you make videos specifically jumping on drama as quickly as possible, I am willing to bet 99% of the time you know exactly what you're doing. People love drama. I love drama. I reacted to the Sykkuno video that this guy made. I want to know what's happening. Drama farms views. People love drama. People love a little bit of spice. Especially when somebody gets exposed. Ooh, that is such a tasty word. Exposed. He knows exactly why he blew up. He chose drama to farm, and that is how he got his bag. But it's a double-edged sword. You present the drama wrong, then you look like the bad guy. And the moment you get villainized on the internet, it doesn't matter what you do. You can have God rip the clouds open, ascend down into the earth, and say, this man is innocent. And people still won't believe you. People will still hate you.
Spreading awareness about Sykkuno's behavior so that no one
Oh, my
else
head
gets
is
tricked
dizzy.
into being a homewrecker against their will, while in parallel, encouraging others who have been wronged by him to finally speak up. Additionally, seeing that the person speaking up was doing so from a small account, I figured I could help amplify that message to spread maximum awareness. Yes, some people could definitely argue that I was desperate for a topic to bring in views, but to me it didn't matter because I was already lucky enough to be able to cover niche topics I enjoy and still somehow reach over 1 million views on them. Again, don't ask me how because
These aren't niche topics. You're making videos about popular video games and the top content creators. Marvel Rivals is a popular game. You talk about drama there. You literally have a 1.5 million view video about Tenzin Kaide. They're not niche. They're mainstream content creators. This is not niche at all.
I don't know, but that was just the reality. Here's the thing though. Releasing the video around the same time as the document meant that I was taking a substantial risk by putting my channel's reputation on the line. I knew this, even at the time, but it was a risk I was willing to take if it meant that I was doing the right thing. Unfortunately though, it didn't really work out as I had hoped, and I ended up making mistakes that I need to take accountability for, which is why we're here today.
Okay.
The first mistake can be found in the intro of the video, and it's me using the word predator. Yes, it was my idea, and the logic behind it was me trying to encompass everything, like the serial cheating, lying, and deliberate targeting of smaller content creators into one word. Before using it, I even made sure to double check its definition in multiple dictionaries, which said things like a person or an organization that uses weaker people for their own advantage, or one who injures or exploits others for personal gain or profit.
You also fail to realize that you're using a regular dictionary. Slang exists, man. In case if people don't realize, when you call somebody a predator online, there's usually the attachment that they're a pedophile. Like, those two things go hand in hand. I don't think you're gonna go to Merriam-Webster's dictionary and type in predator and have the #1 definition say a pedophile. That is slang. That's how the internet rolls. They attach more meanings to certain words that traditionally the word doesn't encompass. Does this guy not account for that?
Due to this, I had to come to the conclusion that yeah, this word fits. I'd find out quickly afterwards though that for many people, that word is only reserved to describe pedophiles or sexual predators, which made a substantial amount of people feel misled after watching the intro of my video. It made it seem like a hit piece, exaggerating things, and it also made it seem like Sykkuno had committed very serious crimes, enough to land him in a high security prison or something, when that clearly wasn't the case. That was not my intention at all, and I'm sorry for that. From now on, I'll only use that word to refer to pedophiles or sexual predators. That's
Do I feel misled? I mean, if I'm looking back on it in hindsight, I don't think I was misled. Because as the drama was unfolding, there was never there was never anything that I saw online where it was like this person was underage. So when people said predator, I'm gonna be honest, I kind of ignored it because the way I understood the situation was just, if I had to give a very big TLDR of this whole situation, Sykkuno is just a cheater. But he's not a pedophile. That's how I would describe it. And I think that that's what this guy was trying to do. But because he used the word predator, I can understand why other people would hear that and go, this guy likes kids under the age of 18, which is not accurate. As much as I don't like Sykkuno, even I have to admit that's not what happened. This guy is not a pedophile. This guy is just a serial cheater. This guy likes getting attention from hot girls online. I would watch more of this video because there's a reason I now don't like this guy. Okay?
That's it. No exceptions. I'd also like to say that yes, the video was rushed. It simply didn't meet the quality standard that you expect of me, and that's without even mentioning that it was clearly biased and didn't attempt to see different viewpoints. There's a reason I don't typically reach out to people involved in public incidents, because it's very easy to form bias after you communicate directly with them. It's just human. So yeah, what Mal said at the end of her call with Sykkuno was off-putting, and it wouldn't have hurt for me to point that out. I get that. I was instead more focused on Sykkuno's admittance of guilt. I'm sorry for letting you guys down in that regard. You trust me with a certain quality standard, and I just couldn't deliver it this time. And that's on me. I also want to apologize to Sykkuno's girlfriend. In the 17-minute video of the voice recording, there was one frame, which represents 1/60th of a second that wasn't blurred, and it leaked to the group chat she was in when she found out that Sykkuno had been cheating on her with multiple people. This frame was enough for certain individuals to confirm her username, and it impeded on her privacy. I was not the one who handled blurring it, but I still included the entire thing in my own video and completely missed that detail. So I take...
I'm not surprised that this guy has an editor. Let me give credit where credit is due. I will respect him that he admitted that even though he has another person blurring things out, and he's admitting that he should have done his due diligence after the fact, I will give him credit there. Him being like, I know somebody else on my team did this, but I should have checked afterwards because this is my video. Alright, I'll give you credit for that much. But I also think, especially because this guy's been making videos for a long time, I feel like at this point in his YouTube career, this guy should have known very early that this video was a bad idea. Because he's saying in hindsight, right? This didn't meet my standards. I was biased. I knew I was getting biased because I had direct contact with somebody that was on one side of the story and not the other. This guy knew everything, but he still went with it anyway, and now everything blew up in his face. He's going, well, you know what? I should have slowed down. I should have just not made the video. I should have waited to make the video. But bro knew these things way before. But do you know why he went for it, in my opinion? He wanted to strike the iron when it was hot. Because let's be honest, the sooner you can make a video about hot drama, the more people are going to click on your video because there's not as many videos out yet. This guy got blindsided, whether he wants to admit it or not, in my opinion, this guy was blindsided by the bag. But let's continue.
Full responsibility for that. I'm sorry. Now look, with all that being said, apologies are great, but there's no use presenting them if there's no attempt to act on them. And that's exactly what I intend to do. But first, I want to go through some misinfo that was spread about me in recent days and set the record straight. When the video first released, XQC reacted to it almost immediately and would spend his time defending Sykkuno while trying to undermine the things he's done to people. He would also comment on my video. In that comment, he'd make it seem like my problem with Sykkuno's behavior had to do with the lack of clout of the women he reached out to. In any case, what would happen next is a narrative that would form saying that I deleted his comment because I couldn't handle his unparalleled...
Thank you for the ban. I appreciate you, Mrs. Lee.
That's false. It's still right here, along with all the wonderful comments left by his community too. I really don't know why he and some other content creators tried so hard to defend Sykkuno's behavior, as if he was their long-lost brother or something. All I know is that cheating has been shunned by humanity for thousands of years, regardless of gender. Maybe normalizing it now is probably a bad idea, but...
I think this is a mistake, first and foremost. If you are making a video about, hey, I made a couple of mistakes in my last video and I'm here to clarify and take responsibility, don't put in a segment where you are shifting the lens to another content creator and saying, I don't know why they're commenting like this on my video because it's doing this, it's doing that. That, in my opinion, just ruins the video. Because you took a video that started off as a, I'm here to apologize and take responsibility, to being like, I'm going to talk about stuff that happened to me, but I also want to shift the spotlight on some other people that I don't like. So it comes off as being like, fuck you. You know what I mean? If you're going to make a video where you're like, I need to take responsibility and apologize for the things that I've done, you might as well just focus only on that. Like, I can understand how this guy feels being like, I don't know why this huge content creator was commenting on my video saying this and that. Save that for later. Or just don't say anything at all. You know what they teach us in psychology and trauma-informed care? Saying the word but just negates everything you said before it. Wait till you guys get farther in the video. He made me mad. It's interesting that you say that about the word but. Another thing I can add to that is when people say, I don't mean to be mean. Or like, yeah, it's basically if somebody starts off the sentence being like, I don't want to be mean, I will cut you off and say, then don't say it. Because I like me personally, I don't understand why some people are like, I want to say this mean thing, and in my head, I think it's okay for me to say it as long as I start off the sentence by saying, I'm not trying to be mean. Yeah, you are. Just don't say it.
Hey, you're free to form your own opinion. Go for it. Next, some people tried to claim that I changed my video's title because I was scared of a defamation lawsuit from Sykkuno. Sure, a random lawyer from Fiverr might claim that, but it's false. Here's a neat trick. You can go to a website like viewstats.com, go to any channel, we'll pick, I don't know, Mr. Beast, click on a video, and you'll actually be able to see any thumbnail or title changes since upload. Pretty cool, right? Now, if you were to do that with my video, you'd see that there were no thumbnail or title changes whatsoever since upload. So that's false. And look, defamation is about knowingly lying about someone in order to ruin their reputation. I had no intention of lying in my video about Sykkuno. And if I did want to lie, then wouldn't I have just simply removed the last 2 minutes of Mal and Sykkuno?
The road to hell is paved with good intentions. There's a reason why that saying exists. Sometimes you get so blindsided by you believing that you're doing a good thing that you end up just burning everything around you. There's a reason why that saying exists. There's a reason why sayings in general exists. It's because time and time again, that idea has been proven over and over. I don't understand why this guy has to take this segment and go, you guys are a bunch of liars because you guys are saying this about me and that about me. If it's not true, then it's not true. I feel like this guy could have taken satisfaction in the fact that I know for a fact that I did not do this, even if people are lying about me. I can rest easy knowing that I did not do that thing. And you know what? I can understand you wanting to just clear that up because you're trying to make it more known that you didn't do anything wrong, right? But it's so easy to fuck it up. Because when I just heard this guy's explanation, you know how I felt? It came off as condescending. You guys are stupid as fuck for thinking that I did this thing. Oh, let me show this proof. Oh, now you guys feel stupid. You guys are a bunch of liars. It comes off as antagonizing. And if you're trying to do that in a video where you preface everything by saying, I want to take responsibility, I want to clear things up, it ruins the entire thing. Why, bro? Why?
Sykkuno's voice call so that she looks way better and he looks way worse? It just doesn't make sense. I never make any video with the intention of lying. Period. And finally, when it comes to misinfo, there's also something else that honestly doesn't deserve attention at all, but I'll still mention it. And it's this weird rumor or fan fiction that some people made up saying that I only made this video to try and get with the women that were affected by Sykkuno's actions. Anyone who knows me or has ever spoken with me in the content creation sphere knows that I never even attempt to flirt. I keep things strictly professional. I take my platform very seriously and would never seek to use it in that way. It's simply not who I am. It's obviously also very disrespectful to anyone who was hurt by Sykkuno's actions, but it's not like the people peddling these rumors cared about them to begin with. Alright, so next up we have the joint statement that was posted by Sykkuno and his girlfriend. The first half would be written by Sykkuno. In it, he'd reiterate that he lied to people about being single and that he has been unfaithful to his girlfriend. He'd apologize and say that he'd be taking a break from streaming in order to better himself. He'd also call out anyone trying to frame him with false accusations. So yeah, as you can see, not much has changed. He's already admitted to these things in the voice call with Mal. When it comes to false accusations though, yes, there are stories that have circulated for years among some VTubers that accuse Sykkuno of doing worse than cheating. At this point though, it is not up to me to say whether it's true or not, just pointing out what he might be referring to. He could also be referring to the word predator, which I already apologized for.
Is this the part where you got really upset?
This statement would be written by his girlfriend. She'd express how hard this has all.
Okay, hold on. I'm interested. I want to read this for myself. This is from his girlfriend. Hi there. I want to start by saying thank you to those who have been checking on me and wishing me well during such a difficult time. It's been extremely heartbreaking to learn everything I know now, and going through this has been one of the hardest things I've ever been put through in my life. I've been tossed around from all sides. Me and my reality have been continuously shattered. Though no matter how broken I am, I never wanted this to be public. It deeply hurts me that I wasn't given a choice in that, or even just warned that this would be happening at all. I didn't want this. Even after the fact, I wish they would have at least checked in on me or asked me how I felt about everything, but I haven't heard anything from the people involved since this all came out. I understand that those involved with him have been hurt as well, but I don't believe my feelings were considered in this situation at all. Having my worst fears become my reality, then put on full display and used for profit for everyone to see is absolutely mortifying. It truly feels like a nightmare. It was already hard enough trying to work through things in private. This has just added another layer of difficulty and stress on top of everything. It's made it so much harder for me to cope. Prior to all of this becoming public, we are already making changes to improve our relationship. And while I could have chosen to leave, I ultimately made the decision to stay with the hopes of repairing our relationship together. Even though all of the things I've learned are incredibly disappointing and shocking, I don't think they are irredeemable. It's been very hard handling things unfolding this way, but I believe this will be a step in the right direction. With time, I hope everyone can focus on healing and being better versions of themselves. Okay. My immediate response to this is, I think she is justified. The first response I have is she is totally justified in feeling she got screwed over because she said she didn't know this was happening and she didn't even want any of this to be public. So for all of that to just suddenly blow up in, let's say, a matter of, let's say, like 2-3 days, where essentially, let's say the entire street, like the entire internet knows, because Sykkuno is a popular streamer. Everybody suddenly knows about this drama between you and him. That must be horrifying. It's like being outside and like someone just rips all of your clothes off and you're forced to walk. This must be mortifying. I don't blame her for saying that she was horrified. Secondly, props to her for saying she wants to work through this. I don't understand how people are able to work through cheating, but I know people like that exist and have made it work. So, for her to say that she wants to work through this and through the relationship, despite everything that's happened, props. Props to you. I think this is very hard, but the fact that you chose to stick it out and work on the relationship, props. I think that does deserve some respect.
Been on her and how hurt she felt over not having a choice on whether this went public or not, saying that she understands that many people were hurt, but that her feelings felt like they weren't really considered at all. She'd call out people who sought to use this incident for profit and would say that even prior to this going public, she was already trying to work through things with Sykkuno in order to repair their relationship together. She'd end her statement by saying that even with everything that has come out, she doesn't consider Sykkuno's actions irredeemable. She's going to stay with him and try to fix their relationship in spite of everything. Listen, I can't imagine what she's been through in just these last few weeks. Finding out that your boyfriend has been cheating on you for years, that he slept with someone as recently as December 2024 behind your back, and that he was still trying to arrange a meetup with someone else as you were already trying to fix your relationship after what had happened in December. I mean, seriously, it's just insane. But I do think this needs to be said.
Oh boy, here comes the bomb. Here comes the bomb. Ooh. He said the 3 magic letters, B-U-T. Let's see what he has to say.
The fact that this went public is unfortunate, but people were genuinely hurt by Sykkuno lying to them that he was single. Maybe it's an unpopular opinion at this point. Let me know if you think it is, but if someone lied to me about being single, and I later found out that us having sex directly hurt their partner, made them depressed, and ruined or at least endangered a 5-year-long relationship, I wouldn't be able to live with myself. That's simply not what I would have signed up for. And seeing that he's a public figure who used this public standing to get with these women after lying to them, it felt like this going public was going to be inevitable. But that
okay, but this isn't about you though. You know what I mean? So when he said but, he said, if I was in this position where I had sex with Sykkuno and I found out that it was, you know, we hooked up when he was in a relationship with somebody else. Okay. Yeah, I can, yeah, it's, you will probably feel horrible about it, but this isn't you though. It's not your place. I mean, that's what I think. It's just, yeah. I don't think it's your place to say anything.
doesn't mean that her feelings are not valid, because they are. When it comes to me, I did have a hand in spreading this to the public by releasing my video so quickly, and I simply had no right to do so, and for that, I am sorry. Now, I've seen some people's reactions to this announcement, and yeah, as you might expect, it's not sunshine and roses. This whole topic has been extremely polarizing on the internet to begin with, and the girlfriend in particular is getting hate thrown her way, with people calling her things like gold digger or Stockholm Syndrome victim for not leaving him. Here's the thing though. What matters here is that Sykkuno stops his serial cheating streak and that he stops lying to women about him being single while turning them into homewreckers against their will. That's it. If she wants to stay, that's her choice. She doesn't deserve to get nasty things said about her though. I wish her the best, and I again would like to apologize if I directly contributed to any harm that she might have gone through. That was not my intention. Look, ultimately, my favorite YouTuber growing up was PewDiePie.
Oh my god. This can only go terribly. What? Oh no.
Yeah, I enjoyed his sense of humor, the fact that for the longest time, he was the sole runner of his channel, which gave him so much authenticity, but most of all, what I really liked about him was that he was not ashamed of being human. He would make mistakes, but when he would, he'd also sincerely apologize and work to learn from them. It's no secret that today, as a content creator, if you were to make a mistake, it would be so much easier to wait for it.
Dude. I don't really understand this infographic that's happening here. Why do we have a sexy tanned man in a hammock overlooking the beach? What's the point here?
To die down in a week and then continue business as usual, as if nothing had happened. I was even advised by some to do exactly that and not release this video. And I understand why. It unfortunately works. But to me, it's simply the right thing to do, even if it leads to more scrutiny and people disliking me.
Are you out of your fucking mind? Hold up. Run it back.
Screwed up and not release this video. And I understand why. It unfortunately works. But to me, it's simply the right thing to do, even if it leads to more scrutiny and people disliking me. I screwed up, I'm going to say sorry, and I will improve. So what am I going to change exactly?
Oh, that is bad. That is actually bad. You can't... Okay, so you have people around you, yes? Yo, you probably shouldn't post that video. So he's saying they've told him that. You're like, yo, I don't think the timing is good. I think this video in general is a bad idea. I don't think you should post it. And then he responds by saying,
but to me, it's simply the right thing to do, even
the right thing to do. What do you mean? The right thing to do in terms of what? Making that number in your bank balance go up? Like, I know he deleted the video, but I wouldn't be surprised if he got a couple of bucks from it. What do you mean the right thing to do? And you know what? Let me clarify this again. I'm not going to sit here and be like the absolute moral judgment here. But since I'm reacting to this, you give opinions. And here's my opinion. The right thing to do when it comes to drama, especially when you are a content creator that adds drama, that talks about drama, if there's any doubt in yourself, in the information that you put together, and when there's people telling you don't post it, you should probably hold off on it. If he doesn't want to delete the video, fine. Because he put in the work or whatever, fine. Just shut up for a while. I don't understand what he means by saying this is the right thing to do. Because when he says, okay, if he's saying it is the right thing to do for me to make this information public, I'm sorry. Who made you the spokesperson of this whole catastrophe? Who made you the attorney? You know, slamming the gavel down, being like, "Yep, we need to make this known right now." You weren't even directly involved. This is by far. Ooh, I'm sorry, dude. This is by far one of the worst things you could have said.
If it leads to more scrutiny and people disliking me. I screwed up, I'm going to say sorry, and I will improve. So what am I going to
It's giving narcissists?
Well,
I agree.
I'll never give another exception to a scoop or exclusive info. I will do what I've always done on this channel and talk about things that have already played out in public. I don't care if a 5-star general gives me info about World War III starting tomorrow. I will make the video after the nukes drop. I also realize now just how much you guys value my objectivity. I understand that I'm not perfect at it, and I probably never will be, but I'll always strive to present information to you in the most balanced way possible so that you can, in the end, form your own opinion. And finally, no matter how much this channel grows, I'll always ask you to be honest with me, and I promise to take accountability when needed, just like how I'm doing right now. So look, if the last video was a deal breaker for you and you want to unsubscribe, then I completely understand. But I won't let you leave without thanking you first. Take care, and may our paths cross again someday.
May our paths cross again someday.
On the other hand, if you're planning to stick around for future content, then I'd like to thank you so much for allowing me to make a mistake and grow from it. I say this all the time when I stream, but not a day goes by where I take any of this for granted. And the fact that so many of you watch me, whether you're driving home, chilling at work.
Holy shit. The iPad from 2013 with the home button. Holy shit. Sorry. See, isn't that giving narcissist? I'll get back to that comment.
Doing chores.
Hold that thought.
I'm so honored to be able to make your day a bit less mundane with my videos. It's truly a blessing. Thank you. I also would like to thank my Discord mods, my friends, and my viewers.
Okay, so yeah, now he's thanking people. He's basically just wrapping it up. Bro's probably going to give a shout out or something. Okay, what you said, see, isn't that giving narcissist? I agree. It's giving very narcissistic behavior because the majority of this video, okay, there were portions of him saying, yes, I'm sorry, and here's what I'm going to do to improve myself. I think that's good. Okay? I think that is good for you to admit and make a plan as to how you are going to improve yourself. Good. You know what? Props. I'll give you respect there. I will give credit where credit is due. Here's how I see content creation. Whether you only make YouTube videos, whether you only stream, or whether you do both, or if you make videos anywhere, right? I think in order to be a content creator, you need to have an ego. Because let's be honest, at least from how I understand it, there is no way a truly humble human being could sit there and say, yeah, I think that I can handle having millions of subscribers on my YouTube channel. Or somebody being like, I can handle having thousands of people watch me live, reacting to stuff, or playing video games or whatever. I think to be a good content creator, you need to have an ego that tells you, no matter how tiny it is, I deserve this. And then you back it up with your actions. I'm going to work hard to reach this level of success because I believe I have the opinions or XYZ to be this online content creator, regardless of what it is. I think it turns into narcissism when you start to genuinely believe that no matter how much shit you get online, you are justified because you think your reasons make sense. So when I look at this guy, that is the vibe that I get. He is more than capable of admitting when he made a mistake, but the vibe that I'm getting from him is him sitting there being like, I still think I am justified in what I did because it made sense to me because, like he said before, with that little magnifying glass PNG stock image or whatever, it was the right thing to do. He thinks it made sense for him, and then he got called out for it, and now he's apologizing. I will give credit where credit is due. He apologized, and he is making the steps to be better. Still doesn't take away from the fact that this vibe that I got from this whole video is just blatant narcissism. And I am no psychologist. I don't know the ins and out of narcissism, but I don't think you need to be a psychologist to know when you are dealing with a narcissist. Because TLDR, right? Narcissism is basically me. I think especially nowadays with the internet, it's pretty easy to spot a narcissist. I really just don't like how he was talking about the girlfriend and how he was minimizing the situation and the effect that it had, but it really didn't even seem like a great apology. It was really him trying to glaze over the whole thing. Yeah, for the most part, I would agree. Again, I think this video would have been so much better if he didn't take those portions where he's like, here's what XQC was commenting. I don't know why he's commenting on my video. And this and that and this and that. And he brings up PewDiePie for whatever reason. Just focus on your actions. Just focus on your actions and be like, yo, I fucked up. I was biased. And I've been minimizing the opinions and voices of people that should not have been treated that way. And I am sorry. And yeah. Honestly, if he only said those things in like a 1 minute clip, I think that would have been so much better. You know what I mean? So yeah. And I also don't like how he's trying to comment on them trying to work out their relationship. It's not anyone else's place to say. Exactly. So I was actually pretty careful with what you said, because when I read the girlfriend's apology, I did have this urge, right, to be like, oh, well, I wouldn't have worked through this. I would have just left him. But I didn't focus on that. I will 100% admit it crossed my mind, being like, yo, how could you stay with somebody who's a serial cheater? But that's me, though. I'm not involved in this. You know what I mean? If she, aka the main person that's involved in all of this, if after everything she decides that she wants to try to work out the relationship for whatever reasons that I have no right knowing, all right, fine. I think that is commendable of you. You know, I hope it works out. It's not my place to put my opinions into the situation saying, oh, here's what I would have done, because I wasn't involved. That doesn't change the fact that I can't have an opinion. I do have an opinion, but it's the matter of, like I said before, right? Knowing when to shut up. It's not your place to say. I get that. I have the same thoughts, but when in doubt, it's not our place to say. Exactly. You and I are on the same wavelength. Everybody is entitled to their own opinions, but it's not everybody's place to let everyone else know what they think. It is because we're both Korean. I'm going to assume that is mainly because in like Korean culture, you need to be very aware of where you stand within the group, because it's like always respect mom and dad, always like whatever. But yeah, it's like know where you stand with people. So like that's like drilled in our heads. It's like a shared experience. It's like a canon event for like Asian people everywhere, or maybe it's just Koreans. I don't know. But you know what I mean? It's like, I'm not saying don't have an opinion, but what I am saying is know when to hold it. You don't gotta say everything that comes out of your mouth. Think about it. And honestly, after you think about it, if you still have doubts whether or not you should say it, I will give you the 100% success rate to minimize catastrophe. You know what it is? After thinking about it on whether or not you should say it, if you still have doubts, don't say it. Wabam. There you go. There you go. 100% success rate, 100% of the time. I promise you. I promise you. Okay. I ran out of water again because I'm thirsty as fuck. So, whew. I'm not. Yeah, no, I totally meant it though earlier when I said it's because we're both Korean. I assume we grew up with similar ideals. I don't blame you for feeling that way. I mean, between Asians, if you have the same cultural background, you probably have the same ideals ingrained to you. Right? It's like a shared experience. All right. Another chair cam. We will come back and we will figure out what we want to do. But enjoy the chair. Alright, I'm not gonna lie. After reacting to the Mujin video, my right shin, it's so tight, dude. Whew. Anyway, drink some more water, stretch it out. I'm sure everything will be just fine. Okay. Dude, my lower back is killing me. There was a masseuse on my last day of internship. She got me so good. A good masseuse will change your life. I would like to go to a masseuse, but my ass is broke and I need a new set of retainers. So that takes priority. But free massage? Take it, dude. Exactly. If that shit's free, fucking use it. Everybody needs a good massage. You know where I need a good massage? I need a good massage on my shoulders. My shoulders, and I would probably say my calves. Those are probably the two areas of my body where I'm like, where there's just a lot of like tension, you know? Usually what I do for my shoulders, like the tension, I just grab like some heavy weights and I'll just do shrugs. Because if it's heavy, it like stretches out your neck muscles and your shoulder by like dragging it down. So I think I think it's been helping me, but I think in general, like, nothing can beat a massage. Right? All right. Let's see. What can we do? What is there to do, actually? Well, hold on. Shit is awkward. Now shit is less awkward. Okay. Listen to BTS, the song Hooligan. Do you know that one song that I've been hearing on the radio every now and then? It's like Swim or something. That's one of their new songs, right? Did they make more? Dude, my leg. Fuck. Yeah, it's part of their comeback album. 2 weeks ago, 28 million views. I'll listen to this one. Alright, BTS, Hooligan. What are we, robbing a bank?
Watch this beat go, we hooligan. We pop out, we acting a fool again. Hooligan. Watch this beat go, we hooligan. Where this baseline slapping so rude. Driving low.
Oh, I recognize that guy, that's RM.
watch this beat going hooligan. Man, I'm about to blow fuse. 동제볼은 머리춤. 뛰어 미친 놈인들. Me everywhere, earth somebody move, 다들 모여 하나 둘.
That's
Everyone of you amused. Crowd looking like a campus.
who is I forgot who it was.
This beat going hooligan. We pop out, we acting a fool again. Hooligan. Watch this beat going hooligan. Run in space, let's stop it so rude. Trapping lower than chop the screws. Hooligan. Watch this beat going hooligan. I go crazy, don't go so.
Okay, that was J-Hope, and now this is Suga, right? Right? I think that's Suga. I hope so. Oh no. I don't want to mislabel him. Oh fuck. That's not Jimin. Was that Jungkook? Was that Jungkook or V?
Watch this bit going hooligan. Yeah, we the mess, gonna get a bigger mop here. This a cake, gotta get a better pop here. You gon' hear this one playing round the clock, yeah. Round the clock.
There is Jimin.
Watch this bit going hooligan. Why this baseline slap is so rude? Dropping lower than chopping screws. Hooligan. Watch this beat going hooligan.
BTS is gonna have a huge comeback, so I don't know. I'm not sure if I like this one. 2.6 million likes compared to 85,000 dislikes. I might get canceled for that. Ooh. 3 music videos in 2 weeks. We know how they do. How many international BTS armies will support them? Ooh. Well, say anything about negative about BTS and you will. Bro, all I said was I don't like it. That's all I said. Is my life over now? Because I said I don't like this song. Is my life over? Is my shit gonna get kicked in tomorrow? Am I gonna wake up to the feds showing up at my house because somebody called in a bomb? Honestly, you will tell Tay? No. Oh, dude. My leg is... Oh, this shit actually hurts. Dude, I need a haircut soon. My side profile is horrible. Dude, I really hope with the cut that I'm going on right now, I really hope this neck fat goes away. Like, if this can go in more, then this jawline is gonna be snatched. That's what I think. Like, and my hair, dude. My hair is so beyond fucked up right now. You wanna know what haircut I want? I want a wolf cut. That's what I want. I need to wait for my hair to be so long that it covers my ears, and then I can go to my hairdresser and say, I want a wolf cut. Give me a bunch of layers from top to bottom. But like right now, I'm in the awkward phase of growing my hair out. This is why I like having longer hair. Because you can have long hair and you can go a bit shorter, a bit shorter, a bit shorter. But you can't do that in reverse. If you have short hair, you can't just get long hair. Having longer hair just gives you more options. And who doesn't like having more options in life? You know what I mean? I hope my hair can grow out in like maybe the next 6 weeks if I don't stress out too much. I don't even know if stress affects how fast your hair grows. But I mean, Swoop has I can't even talk anymore. Alright. What is there to do now? Did I tell you guys that I've been getting back into Valorant? For better or for worse? Not sure if that's a good thing. But I've had this itch to get back into Valorant. So I might do that. Because I don't really feel like playing League on stream. I will say that much. For reasons I shall not disclose. But I don't know, dude. You know what? At the very least, let's just open up Valorant and see what my daily store is. So it's closed League because I don't know why, but you can't have League. You can't have League and Valorant open at the same time. I'm not sure if that's like what am I saying, man? I'm like tripping up on my own words and I'm not even like talking to anybody face to face. Is it unreasonable for me to expect Riot Games to allow me to open 2 games at the same time? Okay, I have shit. You are just waiting for me to crack open Until Dawn? Okay, hold on. Since you mentioned Until Dawn, I do have some news for you. You've seen me play The Last of Us, yeah? And it would lag, and I've been trying to fix it, and it just won't work, right? And I'm gonna be totally honest. I looked at Until Dawn, and I don't know how to describe the feeling, but I just know that shit is not gonna run. I can play it off stream on my own, but it's just I don't know what it is. I don't know what's wrong with my computer. Dead ass. The only games I can play on stream is like League, Valorant, TFT, and some like very non-single player graphics type intensity games. You know what I mean? Because single player games have like a lot of visual detail because it's literally just you in the game. But when you have like multiplayer games, they probably focus less on that because they need to like optimize other parts of the game or whatever. And I'm saving up money Like I am saving up money, but I also said before that I need to save up money to get a new set of retainers. So that's gonna cost like an arm and a leg, and then fucking a new PC. Okay, I think if you are going to get a new PC, coming from my circumstance, so like okay, let's not get into the whole nitty gritty of computer parts, yes? But I have a 3080. It's not bad, but it's definitely old. It's 2 generations behind. It's a good card on its own, but there's definitely a way more room to upgrade. But the problem is, I think if you're gonna upgrade your computer, you should upgrade to the top of the line. Because my mama, God bless her soul. Why am I saying that? She's still alive. My mom always told me this. She said, if you're going to buy something, spend a bit extra to get higher quality stuff. And I think this is mainly when it comes to like clothes, shoes, and like tech, right? I don't need a 5090 because God forbid those things cost upwards of like $7,000. First of all, fuck you in this economy. Who the fuck can afford a $7,000 computer? Okay? But the thing is, even if I want like a 5070, that's still a huge fucking upgrade. Those things still cost like $5,000, and that's $5,000 that my broke ass does not have. And I don't know if this is my pride speaking, but I'm not gonna ask mom and dad for a loan. I just don't like borrowing money. Not to say I haven't borrowed money. I have borrowed money and I did pay them back. I did pay them back. Let's get that clear. I did pay them back. But I don't like going to people that I am friends with, and the way I see it, stress testing the relationship by asking them, by stress testing them and saying, hey, we're friends, right? Can you loan me X amount of money? Because I think if you ask for favors in general, you are to some degree stress testing the relationship, and you are stress testing it a lot if you are asking for money. I wouldn't have a problem if my friend came up to me and said, hey, can you help me out with this thing? And let's say it's like a homework assignment or you know, something personal, right? Like, hey, like, can you spare a couple of minutes? I just want to rant to you about something that happened in life. I'm like, yeah, sure, dude, no problem. But if you come to me and you're asking for, yo, can I have $500? The way I react is like I get put in a bad spot where I'm like, ooh, I fuck with you because I'm friends with you, right? But now you're asking for money. I would like to give it to you because, you know, I vouch for you because we're friends, right? You know, like, I'm chill with you. But let me say it like this. $500 is not a lot to have, but it is a lot to owe. Does that make sense? You having $500, it doesn't feel like a lot. But if you have to owe somebody $500, then that shit feels like a lot. You're like, oh damn, I owe this guy $500. But when you have $500, you're like, damn, I can't buy a shit with this. I think the most expensive thing for me is when I bought a piece of jewelry. Half of it was my graduation gift and half of it was my own money. I charged it to their card because my card didn't have enough limit. Do we include rent? I mean, rent is different because it's not personal. It's like a living situation. I'm talking about personal favors, not like living arrangements. Like, I'm not sure how to describe the line. You know what I mean? If you are renting, then you guys are contributing to something together. But when somebody comes up to me and they're like, yo, can I have 500 bucks? That's me giving it to you. I meant the most expensive thing that you bought. Mrs. Lee is a college student. And I don't think she's... Wait. Actually, I take that back. I forgot what the living arrangement is like. Only thing is, dude, shit is getting mad expensive. And I'm gonna be totally honest. I like expensive things. So fuck budgeting. Just make more money. Your brother's making memes to send his roommates group chat and they want me to send the rent money. I'm not paying rent while I'm in college. Oof. What time is it? It is... It is... Okay. I still need to shower. I got my protein in today. And... yeah, it's getting close to midnight for you. So... what do I have to do tomorrow? Okay. The video that I was planning for like weeks ago. I know exactly which video you're talking about. And I will admit, I've been procrastinating on that. I mean, I didn't want to admit it, but I will admit it. I've been procrastinating on that. I very easily could have made that video days ago. I mean, I'm not expecting you to care. I care. But it's like, if I tell you guys that I'm gonna do something, it doesn't change the fact that you guys are expecting it. I think the expectation is there, but you not caring is just how you personally feel about it. But it's also something that like I think about too, because I don't like saying I'm gonna do something and not do it. I will admit that when it comes to the things that I say I'm going to do, I do it, but I still have the habit of procrastinating on it. Like, I could have done it probably like the day after, but I didn't. Gotta work on that, dude. You're gonna be honest, you have nothing to say about procrastination because you had to write a 10-page paper today because of procrastination, and you have 2 other papers that are due by May 3rd. I know you said that you don't drink caffeine, but in case you do, drink the white Monster Energy. That shit fucking hits. Honestly, as far as I'm concerned, that white Monster Energy drink might as well be Fent, because that shit got me wired. It tastes disgusting. It's an acquired taste, but I don't think you can't deny the fact that Monster wakes you the fuck up. I don't know. If you are somehow going to raw dog all of those papers, hey. Props to you. Props to you. acquired by killing your taste buds. Yeah. I mean, to me, it tastes good. Okay. Let's take a look. Okay. I am looking at this right now. I'm looking at like a playlist, like this playlist. Flashbang. Sorry. Flashbang. 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 If I were to react to all of the World Cup songs, I don't know which ones to watch. 1998 to 2022. This playlist is 4 years old. Why is everything in light mode? TLDR, I just needed a change of pace. If there's one thing that you guys should know about me, is that I have basically 2 modes when it comes to my setup. Phase 1, or no, mood number 1 is like, I refuse to change anything. I don't care if there's like a better this, that, or whatever. I refuse to change my setup. But then I have the second mood where it's like everything has to change. New chair, new desk, new movement, new corner of the room, new light setup, new this, new that, new Spotify playlist, new Discord profile picture, new YouTube playlist, new profile picture on YouTube. I need to hit erase on everything. And there's literally no in between, by the way. It's literally this or that. The World Cup is every 4 years and it hasn't happened yet this year. Well, my bad. I am tired as shit. Although technically you are right, but yeah. Okay, so tomorrow okay, I'm gonna see if I can organize the things a little bit better. So let's say tomorrow I gotta do something in the morning, then I can go to the gym after. But I'm probably gonna be at the gym for longer because I'm hitting every muscle group in my upper body. That's gonna take a couple of hours. I come home, I shower, and it's probably gonna be like 4 or 5, and then I can stream. And then when I stream, I can react to a couple more videos, then I can get onto my content. I can do this and that. So maybe the formula is like 2 react videos and then the content I want to make, and then we can chill at the end, watch a couple more videos or something. We could try and do that. Okay. Okay. That will be the move. Los, welcome in. Welcome in. Now I feel bad because I feel like I kind of want to end so I can post those 2 videos. Well, first I gotta shower. Then I gotta clean up my space and like wipe down my chair because I don't want to smell like sweat all day. Then I gotta post that stuff. Then I gotta sleep early because I gotta wake up really early tomorrow. But before that, I gotta make thumbnails. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. All of that, and I still gotta get 8 hours of sleep because your muscle gains do not get gains if you don't get at least like 7 hours of sleep. I mean, you should aim for 8, but fuck, dude, why does being productive require you to have a good sleep schedule? Dude, sometimes I wish humans were like smartphones. I wish that when you're tired, that you can just like shove a charging cable up your ass and then after like half an hour, you're good to go for the next 24 hours. Why can't we be like that? Why why can't I just shove a cable up my ass and just feel rejuvenated after like half an hour? Like, why can't I do that? I need a recommendation. I was told I should do 2 days at Disney when you're in California. Do you think it's worth, or do you think I should do 1 day at Universal and 1 day at Disney? Shiza. Universal, Disney. Are you the type of person to go on every single ride? Like, check out every single thing? Are you that type, or do you kind of just like explore a little bit, like meander about, and then like you're satisfied, like you've had your fill? You go pretty hard at amusement parks? Okay. Do you think you can go and explore as much as you want until you're satisfied at both Universal and Disney in 1 day? If you think you can do that, then do both. But if you don't think that you can do that, I would probably say go with the first option, which is 2 days at Disney. Because I will recommend to you, no matter what, I would recommend that you go see A World of Colors. Like the ending show that they do at the end, where it's like towards the evening time. That is so good. I would love to go back there and watch it again. You could do it for Universal, but not for Disney. In that case, then I would probably just say do 1 day each, and then on each of those days, go as hard as you can. Go fucking nuts. Go stupid. Go crazy. Walk until you can't walk no more. I'm not sure how possible that is, because I have no idea how bad the traffic is, or the lines are, or how packed it's gonna be. But maybe if you believe hard enough, maybe you could pull it off. Because you did hear a lot of the Universal rides are at Universal Orlando. Yeah, I mean, you could probably just go on YouTube and search up some videos and see if there are any rides that you've already been on. Then you can probably make that choice from there. You're going once elementary school starts again, so it shouldn't be too hard. Okay, then that timing should be pretty good then. That timing should be pretty good. So yeah. My recommendation is to do 1 day each, and then just go as hard as you can on each day. And then see what happens. I will say, if you are a multi-billionaire, and only if you are a multi-billionaire, you should get the fast pass. I'm not sure how the fast pass works these days, but a fast pass is a fast pass. If you can skip the line at one of the rides that you really want to go on, by all means, go get it. But again, as I said before, only do that if you are currently a multi-billionaire. Because holy fuck, I cannot imagine how expensive a fast pass is these days. Now, I'm not gonna lie, dude. As far as I remember, the way fast passes work is different than what I remember. Because I think the last time I saw a fast pass was like, I'm probably wrong about this, but you could only use it on like a cooldown basis. Like, you use the fast pass for this ride, and before you can use the fast pass again, you have to wait 2 hours. I think that's how it worked before. You used your fast pass once, but then there's a cooldown of like 2 hours before you can use it again. And you need to get the app for the fast pass because that's how they scan the fucking barcode. And of course, if you download the app, you need to make an account and yada yada yada. Things. If there's one thing that pisses me off more than anything else on this godforsaken earth, it is apps making you make an account for the most basic services that you could ever think of. Brother, I paid for the fast pass. Why do I need to make an account and give you my address, my name, my phone number? Like, bro, do you want a dick pic as well? Like I don't get it, bro. You probably would pay the extra $100 or $200. If a fast pass costs $200 for 1 day, I am going home. Fuck you, I am going home. No. If I'm paying $200 for a fast pass, I want that shit to be for the rest of the year. Maybe mentally I am stuck in like 2009, but fuck you. The early 2000s were way better to all of us than 2026. Jesus, I'm already going all the way to California. That is true. You are making the means, so you might as well spend the money. God knows when you're gonna be back to California. I will say though, as beautiful and as cool as California is, you probably should not move here. But if you do move here, hopefully you're rich. Welcome to California, where rent is high and the fent is plentiful. As seen in San Francisco and in Los Angeles. You can see more people doing the fent fold than anywhere else. You live right near New York, you know the feeling. Meanwhile, my ass wants to go and visit New York because I'm still waiting to see good old Mr. Spider-Man and not fucking Tobey Maguire. Oh wait, no. Tom Holland. Yeah, I don't want to see no motherfucking Tom Holland Spider-Man. I want Tobey Maguire Spider-Man because his Spider-Man costume had too much fucking swag. You could tell me about the best places? Please do. I'll probably hit you up when I do go to New York because I want the low-key places. I don't want to go on like fucking Google and search up places to go in New York because they're gonna recommend all the places that all the tourists go. I want to go to the low-key spots. You know what I mean? Kind of like there's this burger shop that only the locals know about, and they gatekeep that shit because they don't want the tourists to find out about this place because they don't want their little spot to be like flooded. Amma and Appa lived there for a little bit. I know, or more specifically, my parents know some people that do live in New York, but it's been so long. It has been so long since I've contacted them or even met them in person. If I meet them again in person, it's literally going to be that awkward interaction that you have with your cousins. You know how like when you like visit Korea and you see your cousins that you have not seen in like 5 years and you guys just kind of stare at each other and go like, hi. And you know all the spots in Koreatown where they get the best churros? I don't know what happened to churros, man. I don't know what the fuck happened to churros. Maybe it's the childhood bias. Churros tasted so much better when you're a kid. I feel like if you have churros nowadays as an adult, shit is just ass. There's a spot in Koreatown to get amazing churros. Literally, you with your Korean relatives. Like, I'm not sure like what you can do other than just say hi and then just like sit there and be pretty and just shut up. And they're like the Korean churros with all the flavors. That sounds so good, so good, so good, so good. Fuck. Oh, dude, now I'm getting hungry. You can tell me how to get cheap tickets to the Broadway show? Bet. Fucking bet. Fucking bet. I would love to go and see Broadway at least once in my life. You went to see Back to the Future opening night for like $100 in orchestra tickets? Gang, holy. Only $100? Dude, for stuff like that, I would expect at least a couple $100. At least a couple hundred. And that's for like probably for like shitty seats too. Ones where you're all the way up in the back and you can't see shit. Do you need those fucking binoculars and shit? I need to cuss less. I need to cuss less. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Look, it is 8:30. I need to go shower. I need to post some more videos today. Didn't get a lot of clips today, but you know what? I am a bit low energy because in case you guys forgot or haven't caught on, I am in a aggressive calorie cut and I'm working out a lot because I'm trying to get rid of this fat baby, okay? I'm trying to get this jawline so chiseled it cuts through steel, okay? And I'm not gonna lie, dude, I've accepted that hunger is a part of the process, but this shit feels like ass. You can also recommend plays that you've gone to and seen at least a dozen times in your life. Do tell. I will let you know when I plan a trip to New York. I will reach out with all the questions. But yeah, back to what you were saying about Universal and Disney. One day each, go fucking ham. Go stupid, go crazy. That's my recommendation. Because you said you go hard, right? One day each, go fucking crazy, dude. Go absolutely schizo mode. Sprint everywhere. Get those lines when they're short. Alright? Alright. Who should we raid? I'm gonna find somebody to raid. Oh, I'm so tired. I'm just gonna... You said Kubo? I'm not seeing no Kupo. Oh. Epic Mickey refurbished. Dude, how do people stream for 8 hours, dude? I don't know whether it's just me being bored with the video games I play, but how can you play video games for 8 hours a day? Alright. I'll send you guys over. Straight up, I am not going to stick around. I am probably just gonna shower, push out these 2 videos, and fucking crash. Or I'll probably just force myself to stay awake until like 10 p.m. and then crash. Alright, can we raid? Thank you. I will be back tomorrow. I will do my best to not procrastinate. Good night. Thank you. Bye bye.